Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. You know what I mean? Beautiful, bright and sunny, bright and shiny. I had a little message for yesterday, but man, it wasn't really about anything in particular. But today, I want to talk about the female body and how they don't know what they got, what they look like, what they working with, whether it's, beautiful or not. So, I fucks with Facebook a little bit, and what I noticed was that a friend of mine from high school, she's in her 40s. I don't know how into her 40s she is, but she was a little slim thing in high school, but I don't remember her being on a sports team. If she was, I might have tried to get at her, because I like athletic chicks, or chicks that look like they was athletes, chicks that might not have been athletes but just played one on television, you know what I'm saying? But so I noticed that she put her picture up on Facebook, and she had a big ass gut, and her booty, it was alright. Her booty was alright, but I mean, it wasn't the high school booty that I was, I was used to. So I was like, and then, so basically, she looked like a letter S. You know what I'm saying? And not in a good way either. Not in the where the S would be like, the top part of the S would be like the breasts, and the bottom part would be her butt. It was like a S with like a cursive S with like some extra shit on top. But anyway, so she posted a picture of a little profile size, so you can show the booty and show the gut, and all the women, the thirsty dudes, was like, oh yeah, ooh, yeah, you always look good. And I'm like, really? I'm sorry, if y'all like, women with guts without a person growing inside it, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I like body parts with a purpose. So if you got a gut, I expect a human to be growing inside that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? If not, what's the purpose? Like, what does it do for you? Does it give you strength and power? Does it help with your balance? You know what I'm saying? So, of course it doesn't, but I digress. So, I was looking at the comments, and the thirsty dudes was liking her, but that's because they want to smash. They want to get their Erky on. You know what I'm saying? And so then you got the women, and women always tell women that they're beautiful, which always cracks me up because, unless you're gay, why do you care if another woman thinks you're beautiful? Because me, I'm a dude. I don't like dudes. So the last thing I care about is a dude say, hey, yeah. I mean, granted, if a man says I got a nice beard, yeah, I take that as a compliment, because a man would know what a nice beard is. You know what I'm saying? Because a man grows one. It takes the effort. It takes time to put care in his face, man. You know what I'm saying? So when a woman tells another woman that she's beautiful, is that so that the men are shamed into saying she's beautiful too? Because if I don't think you're beautiful, 100 women can tell you that you're beautiful, and guess what? I'm not going to agree. Because I have a personal preference. You know what I'm saying? And what they fail to realize is that certain things, look, if you don't get the dick hard, women like to blame the men. They want to be like, you got an ED or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But let me explain something to y'all. Viagra is not for men. Viagra is for women. Understand. Viagra is not for men. Viagra is made for women. If you have a man who's been in a relationship for 15, 20, 25 years with the same woman, and her body has pushed out babies and went through changes, and they've eaten junk food and cheesesteaks and pizzas and chips and chocolate-covered pretzels and things of that nature, and drink sodas, after 15, 20, 25 years, her body is not going to be the same. And understand, his preference is not going to change with her body. His preference is still going to be the man who likes them 36, 24, 36 type chicks. You know what I'm saying? So understand, we're not dealing with reality when women tell women that they're beautiful. We're dealing with delusion, you know. And there's this term thick. Now, me and my friends started calling women thick, girls thick, way back in 1989. You know, when we was in high school and girls were, you know, actually fit. But they weren't fit because they went to the gym. They weren't fit because they played a sport. They were fit because they were 14, 15, and 16 years old. You understand? That's why they were fit. So it seems like what happens is women who are not encouraged into athletics, the best body that they're ever going to have is going to be between the ages of 13 and maybe 24. Depending on how much attention they give themselves or they're given and whether they have a baby. Usually what happens in the ghetto or in poor neighborhoods, urban communities, is that the men see these women younger and they're like, ooh, yeah, she fine, she got the ass, got the titties, you know what I'm saying, slim waist, cute face. And then they get at them. The women, they're little girls, they've never gotten this attention before, so they end up getting talked out their drawers. They get pregnant because these little dudes ain't, you know, they don't know their bodies either. They bust that nut, leave it inside and come and, you know, and now this teenage girl is pregnant by a teenage dude. And her body will never be the same. Why? Because she wasn't an athlete in the first place. Now, consequently, female athletes that play sports are least likely to become pregnant as teenagers than other females who don't play sports. So encourage your daughters, if you have daughters, to play sports, because they'll have something to look forward to besides the attention of some little crusty dude. So that's one scenario. So then you got back to this whole idea of women complimenting other women. Now, if these women are gay, man, I understand that. That makes perfect sense. You know, she likes chicks. So it makes sense for a woman to tell another woman how beautiful she is because she wants to be with a woman. But if a woman wants to be with a man, you're souping her head up. You're setting her up to fail. Because what's going to happen is all her friends are telling her how beautiful she is, and she's going to sit there and go to the little spot and try to get a dude or whatever with your little outfit on. And then the dude's going to be like, you know. And the dudes are not going to be attracted to that shit. Except for the dudes that are thirsty, right? Because at 2 in the morning, you know, when you leaving the spot and you trying to take something home, it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. You want a 10, get a 2 and a 7, 2 and an 8. 2 5s. You know what I'm saying? Get 2 nickels, rub them together, get you a dime. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what usually happens. And so the women are delusional because other women are telling them how beautiful they are. And okay, now, is it beauty? Because a flower is beautiful, but I never wanted to have sex with a flower. I've seen beautiful cars. Never wanted to have sex with a car. I see men with beautiful beards. Never wanted to have sex with a man's chin hair. You know what I'm saying? So calling a woman beautiful might be a misnomer, especially if she likes dudes. So I'll digress. But what I see is an epidemic, you know, of women who don't engage in athleticism. They don't work out. And so what happens is that their body naturally turns into a 40-year-old chick. You know what I'm saying? A 40-year-old chick is not a 20-year-old chick, you know. And so, but they get delusional. They get souped up by other women because they don't. Women are all about feelings, instant gratification, not delayed gratification. Because if they were down with delayed gratification, they go to the gym and work it out. But instead, they'll get butt injections. You know what I'm saying? And then the butt injections will be something where, you know, the doctor, air quote, the doctor will say it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. Well, you dumb bitch, in that same 6 to 8 weeks, you could be going to the gym and naturally developing that same body part in the same length of time it will take to recover from surgery. Save you some money. But that's that instant gratification. That's that long touchdown pass rather than running the ball and taking time off the clock so that the other team can't score. You know, it's delayed gratification versus immediate gratification. And so that's what we see going on a lot of times is